Well, good Monday to you, fight fans. The monster, Naoya Inoue, did it again. He stopped Louis Nery in the sixth round. Let me start out by saying that I picked Inoue. If you've been rolling with me for a while, you already know how I feel about Inoue. I don't think that he's not going to lose anytime soon, if at all. Like a lot of you, I was at work this morning, so I did not actually see the fight at 7 or 7:30 Eastern whenever it came on. But I did DVR it and got a chance to watch it when I got home, which I just finished doing. Let's start with our pros and cons. Let's start with Nery first. I love the fact that he came out with an aggressive game plan. He was not intimidated, and he really believed that he could hurt Inoue. He proved that with that hard left hand that he caught him with. It really was a counter shot. Inoue got a little bit careless coming in, kind of fighting Louis Nery's fight. Nery catches him with a left hand. And don't get it twisted. That was not a flash knockdown. That was a hard knockdown. I give Inoue props for getting up after that. Louis Nery did a good job of trying to jump on him for those last few seconds of the first round. I like the fact that he kept his aggression going the rest of the fight because he kind of, he pretty much knew that for him to beat this guy, he wasn't going to beat him in a boxing match. As for the cons, he didn't seem to really have a different game plan. When Inoue was giving him different looks, Nery didn't really seem to have anything other than coming forward and throwing that hard left hand. As for Naoya, the pros would be he still is top one, top two pound for pound in the world. He still has that good speed, good hand movement. I love the defense he was showing. He was ducking punches or stepping back. I like the fact that he actually was fighting on the back foot. We don't see that a lot with him. But I think that he knew that he was in there with a hard puncher. He did a very good job fighting off the back foot. He did a good job throwing punches at angles, changing up the speed of his punches, and going upstairs and downstairs. He also did a very good job of countering Louis Nery's aggression. As for the cons, it's been a while since I've gave Inoue a con, but I didn't like how aggressive he was in the first round. And I don't mean it's anything wrong being aggressive. I'm saying I did not like that he was kind of careless because that's how Nery caught him with that shot. He was coming in trying to match Nery's energy, and he caught him with a hard left hand. Somebody with a little more power, and Nery has great power, but someone with a little more power, might put him down and hurt him. So let's talk about the fight. It was 6 rounds of action to me, a very good fight. As I already mentioned, Nery catches Inoue in the first round with a knockdown, but in the second round, Inoue gets him back. He catches him with a counter left hand, was a left hook. Same thing that happened to him in the first round he did to Nery. Nery got caught because he came in a little too aggressive. After that, Nery was pretty much on the watch for that power. It kind of was a good back and forth in rounds 3 and 4, but then in 5, Naoya Inoue catches him again with another left hook, and it was also a counter shot. He put it down. Nery was hurt from that, but he got up and he continued to fight. By the time we get to the 6th round, Inoue turned it on, and you could tell he smelled the blood in the water. He turned it on. He got more aggressive, and he caught Nery with that just a crushing straight right hand, a right hand that he actually was landing a lot in those last 3 rounds. Nery goes down. The ref gives him, a couple, gets to 3 or 4 and just looks at his face and says, that's it. The fight is over. Naoya Inoue continues being undefeated. So now, fight fans, let's talk about what happens from here. I think we already know Sam Goodman in September. Inoue said it after the fight that that was one of his mandatories. And he actually said, let's go and get the negotiations started and let's get this fight done in September. So this is what I'm seeing from Inoue, in my opinion. I wouldn't be surprised if he fights Goodman in September, stops him, because I think he will stop. Now, I didn't pick him to stop Nery. I picked him by UD, but he stopped him. I think he'll stop Goodman, and then you got to forgive me. I forget the other guy that they said as a number 1 contender. His name slips my mind. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him on New Year's Eve or December 30th, fight that guy, and then in 2025, we're going to see Inoue move up to featherweight. Now, we talked about this before. How high can he get? Now, I said that he can get up to lightweight. And I think that the chances of him finishing his career being the undisputed junior featherweight, junior lightweight, and lightweight champion are not that far off, because to be honest, the real big boys at let me get a side note. I really don't see anybody who scares me at 122, 126, or 130. But at 135 is where Inoue could, run into some monsters, some bigger guys. But honestly, the guys who I think that he would need to worry about, they're not going to be a lightweight when Inoue gets to lightweight. My guess is when he's about 34, getting ready to wrap it up, just finishing up his prime, that's when we'll see him move up to lightweight. I think he'll take his time. I think we'll see featherweight in 25. We'll see junior light. Junior light in probably 26, and then 27 when he's 34. I think that's when we'll see him test lightweight. And the truth is that guys like Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, those guys are not going to be there. Lomachenko will probably be retired. So some of the guys that we think can give Inoue his first loss, they're not going to be in the division. So that's why I can see him actually riding this thing out undefeated. All right, fight fans, what did you think about the fight? Did you have Nery? Did you have Inoue? Did you enjoy the fight? And what do you want to see Inoue do? We already know it's going to be Sam Goodman. He said it himself in September. But do you want to see him jump up to featherweight maybe in 2025? If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking boxing. It actually was kind of cool to get boxing on Monday. Usually we get these Japan fights on Tuesday morning, but they changed it up on us and they gave us a early Monday morning fight where it would have been Monday night for them. All right, fight fans, that's all I got. I'll let y'all later.